a child with lots of love. Lots of love. Lots of love. Lots of love. Lots of love.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sukai Todd. Quick disclaimer, as always, these are just my subjective thoughts. Play nicely in the comments, take what you want, leave the rest. And today we are going to do a retrospective look at TRON Legacy. And if you want me to do a discussion on TRON Eras, TRON 3, TRON Eras, whatever, the new one finally coming out in October of next year, possibly December. I think it's actually October. Anyway, I might do that before I take a small hiatus from my YouTube channel just because it's been a lot. I've put out a lot of content over the last few months, over the last couple of months, and I just need a break. Hopefully some of my longtime viewers will be understanding of that. But with all that said, let's get into the retrospective of TRON Legacy, made in 2010. And I know what some of you are thinking. When is she gonna do something newer? Watch my Barbie review. Anyway, that'll be linked somewhere. Click somewhere. But yeah, this is my retrospective. Honestly, I think TRON Legacy is a very misunderstood story. And a lot of the criticism it received when it first came out was, it's too 80s in the script. Which is like, you do realize that the original TRON came out in the 80s, right? Like, you do understand that, right? Of course some of the dialogue is going to be a bit 80s and camp. However, I want to discuss the good things about it, i.e. Daft Punk, iGod, who unfortunately retired in 2021 around my birthday that year. Dang it. Although they are still releasing music, albeit without the robot helmets. For now. If you want me to talk about my theories about Daft Punk, let me know. They are not conspiracies, because I'm not the type of person, but I have my own intuitive nudges, you could say. But yeah, Daft Punk killed it with the soundtrack, as they always do. With their music, in my opinion. And Jeff Bridges, I mean, he's Jeff Bridges. What more do I need to say? He, as Kevin Flynn, or Flynn/Clue, Codified Likeness Utility, he did a great job. I also think Garrett Hedlund, I hope I'm saying his name correctly, was a great Sam Flynn. Kind of praying he has a cameo of some sort, along with, you know, Flynn OG. I have a feeling there might be, but I could be wrong. Don't take my word on that. Don't quote me on that, please. Anyway. Electrify the boys and girls, if you don't mind. Anyhow. Before making this retrospective, I watched TRON Legacy twice back to back, so if you can understand why I'm exhausted. But yeah, Clue was, although he wasn't as layered within the lore of the story as some hardcore TRON fanatics may have wanted, I think he was a great character. Great villain. And the fact that there was a duality to him, like in The Prestige, which came out a few years before. Not saying any stealing, not making any copying accusations here, but lights, two people being the same person. I mean, I'm just saying. Let me know if you want me to review The Prestige after my hiatus. Comment down below. I might just do it. But, yeah, are you watching closely? But yeah, I think Clue was overall a really enjoyable villain. He played the part very well, and the guy who was Jeff Bridges' body double did a great job. Sorry if I burst any bubbles there. And I think that the story of TRON Legacy, even after having dealt with the cult-like aspects of, you know, the TRON fandom, which I'm not really a part of anymore, thank you Lord, I think that Tron Legacy is still a solid movie. And I want to say this. I think that for every sequel, every addition to a film that is beloved, there's always going to be somebody or some group of people that are somewhat disappointed or very disappointed. And there's always going to be a group of haters looking for something to hate on. And I don't think Tron Legacy is an exception to that rule. I think Tron Legacy really received a lot of hate and criticism at the time. And it might have been as barbaric as it was now, but it just wasn't as upfront as the internet has unfortunately become. In my opinion. Purely subjective. But yeah, I really enjoyed the movie overall. Olivia Wilde as Cora, she did a great job in my opinion. I also think that I pray that I'm saying her name right. Bo Garrett is her name? Bay Garrett. Jim. The chick who played Jim, yeah, she did a great job. As well as the person, I forget the guy's name, but the guy who played, guy is gender neutral. The guy who played Casta, aka Zeus, he did a great job as well. That person did. I don't know their pronouns, so I'm just gonna say Castor was great. And I learned after many moons that I had been spelling Zeus wrong all this time. If you've ever been in the Tron fandom for any amount of time and left, you know what I'm talking about. If you heard the yawning, I do apologize. I'm a night owl making these videos, but yeah. So I just wanted to say that I think overall Tron Legacy is definitely a misunderstood treasure. It's definitely a 2010s masterpiece in my opinion. Even with its flaws, it's a flawed masterpiece. And I hope that Tron 3 eras is actually a lot better than people are already making it out to be. Because, like, are we already hating on something that we have no little to no information about except a picture? Like, I could go off with that whole misinformation stuff, and by one photo, we already know everything about the movie. Like, no, we don't. None of us know everything about the movie. We won't know it until it comes out. Don't judge a film until you've seen it. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. And if you hate it and you don't want to watch it, here's a tip. Don't watch it. Pro tip. Just if you don't have to watch it, maybe don't. If I offended you, click off now. Thanks. Anyway, for those of you who are still there after that slight rant, thank you. But Tron Legacy to me is still a great film, very misunderstood, but also that's kind of what makes it enjoyable. I wouldn't necessarily call it niche because I feel like there are a lot of films from the 2010s that could fall into that category. So, not niche to me, but again, that's my subjective thought on it. But it's a great film, and it was kind of a sleeper hit as far as I remember, because then Disney pulled a fast one with freaking Tron Uprising, which was a betrayal of my trust, but anyway. So much potential wasted. But anyway, Tron Legacy was great. And I hope that Tron 3 Eras, or however they're going to pronounce it, is great as well. I personally don't know what to expect, and I'm not going to have super shockingly high expectations or low expectations when the movie comes out, because I've seen one whole photo about the movie. And I know that Jeff Bridges has been confirmed to be in the film, so yeah, I'm totally sure I know exactly what's going to happen. Like, for the people saying that, here's the tip. Get over yourself. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't even know if that's the actual suit. It could very well be a prototype. If you've seen Batman Begins, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway. But yeah, that's my overall thoughts of Tron Legacy. 10 out of 10, especially because it came out in 2010. Sorry for the horrible pun. I really enjoyed it, and I hope that if you decide to rewatch it after watching this video, that you will rewatch it and comment below your favorite character, favorite line, and least favorite line. But here's a quick thing. You don't want to mess with my Zen thing, man, okay? Well, that's all I have to say. Bye. Thanks for watching. See you soon.